Yeah, this is hit 4.
Running.
5, 4.
We're at the Brian Wilson tribute concert this afternoon, yes, and there is a lot of people here who've gathered to see all sorts of bands play who are influenced or either been involved with the Beach Boys. And with me here is Sean Macreavy, who's going to be playing a little bit later on.
Yeah.
Sean, what are you going to be playing?
We're going to be playing the first medley of Theremin songs. I'll have to explain that a little bit. It's the first time a band has ever used a Theremin, which is this weird woo-woo machine that you don't even touch. And it's the first time that anyone has used it on Beach Boys stuff. Brian Wilson used it in the studio, and nobody's ever used it again, so we're very proud.
So this is the first live event.
It's the first time ever it's been used live on stage.
Who's going to be using that later?
A chap called Simon Beck, who's just a crazy character. He's wonderful.
So what are you going to be playing for us later on?
Good Vibrations is like the set closer, and a few songs from Pet Sounds, and a few kind of old goodies that have never been played live before.
Now, I believe that Brian Wilson actually used your keyboard at a convention.
He did. I got a call the night before from the convention organisers. They said, Sean, we need a keyboard. I said, well, who's playing? They said, some guy. And I loaded up my keyboard, set up the mic, and the curtains drew open. There was Brian Wilson. It was the most wonderful day, it really was. He's our hero. I mean, he's the reason everyone's here today.
Why are you so heavily influenced by them?
Well, I got into the Beach Boys when I was 12. Brian Wilson is just totally unique. Nobody's ever written such honest music before. He took California and just created a sound. Musically, he's wonderful. He's funny. He's a nice guy. Yeah, I mean, he's a perfect hero, really.
Tell us about your Japanese CD that's going to be coming out.
Well, I got a deal last year from a Japanese company, and they said, we'd love you to do an album of Beach Boys songs. So I took my favorite songs, did an album, and people like it, and it's great. It's a joy for me to sing this kind of music, it really is.
Now, the conventions, there's so many conventions these days.
Yeah.
Star Trek, The Who, you name it.
Oh.
What's the Beach Boys convention like?
It's a club, a social club, where the same people every year get together, and it's as much about the music as it's about getting together with old friends. We swap things, we exchange stories, we perform, we have quizzes. It's just a great day out, it really is. Brilliant.
I mean, can it turn into people's lives, the Beach Boys?
Sorry, can it?
Turn into people's lives? I mean, do they just kind of revolve around the whole life of the Beach Boys?
No, when I first started going to conventions, it was very much about the music. Now it's more about, well, did you get the new album? Yes. And by the way, what are you doing? You know, how's your wife? You know, how are your kids? It's that sort of thing. It's turned into we're all normal people. We go out to work, you know. We eat and drink like everybody else. We just love the music.
Great stuff. Well, later on, we're going to be seeing him actually playing, and with this funny little instrument. What's it called again?
The Theremin. We're called the McWilsons. I'm Sean Macreavy, Paul McNulty. So we thought the Mac, the Wilson, put it together and we got the McWilsons.
Well, we look forward to that later.
Thanks a lot. Pleasure. Now this is part of the show. We're just doing this for the cameras. So try and pretend you haven't seen this happening already.
Right. I'll say take it away when I want you to start. Okay, this is hit 5 for the Brian Wilson tribute concert. Okay.
5, 4.
We're at the Brian Wilson tribute concert, and we've got a very, very special thing happening because Simon Beck over here is on the Theremin. Now, this has never actually been played live before. Simon, tell us how it works.
Right, this is a very early electronic instrument dating from the 1920s. It was invented by a Russian professor called Leon Theremin, hence the name of the instrument. This is a modern one built a few months ago in Britain, and I've been playing it for, say, 6 months, but it's a very difficult instrument to play. I hope I don't make any mistakes. I'll explain how it works. There's an aerial here, and by moving your hand towards it, you raise the pitch. Move your hand away from it, you lower the pitch. There's a plate on the end of the instrument which controls the volume. If you move your hand towards the plate, it raises the volume. That's basically all there is to it. So, wish me luck.
I don't think that is all there is to it, but anyway, we'll see you perform. This is the McWilsons. Take it away.
The first time a Theremin has ever been used live in the UK with the McWilsons. Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4. I love the purple clothes she wears and the way the sunlight plays upon her hair. Gentle word on the wind that lifts her perfume through the air. I'm picking up she's giving me excitation. I'm picking up good vibration. She's got my excitation. Good vibrations. Good vibrations. Close my eyes. She's somehow closer now. Softly smile, I know she must be kind. I look in her eyes. She goes with me to a blossom world. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me the excitation. I'm picking up good vibrations. Got that excitation. Good vibrations. Excitation. Good vibrations. Simon Beck of Theremin. Gotta keep those love good vibrations are happening with her. Gotta keep those love good vibrations are happening with her. Gotta keep those love good vibrations are happening.